Hey guys, so just real quickly, I am going to explain to you how you do addition and subtraction with positive and negative integers. You have already watched the Math Antics video on the different cases that you might come across, but on the mazes that you are going to do, you are going to have some situations where you have 3 digits to add or subtract. So I'm going to go ahead and do the addition problem first and then the subtraction problem. If you have any questions on this, please let me know. I know this is a little bit more of a difficult concept to wrap your brains around, and I am happy to help you if you need it. So right here, we are going to start with 5 plus negative 12 plus 1. So just like with order of operations, we are going to start with the parentheses. So when I add a positive number and a negative number, in this case, it is going to be a little less negative. So if I have negative 12, I'm going to add 5 positives to it. So that becomes negative 7, and I'm going to leave it in my parentheses, and then I'm going to bring down the plus 1. So now I have negative 7 plus a positive 1. So again, this is going to get a little less negative, and so when you do a negative 1, or I'm sorry, a negative 7, and you add a 1 to it, you get negative 6. So you just want to make sure that you start in the parentheses whether they come first or second. I'm going to come over here to this subtraction problem. I have 12 minus negative 10 minus 4. I'm going to start with the parentheses again. So I have negative 10 minus 4. So essentially, this 4 is a negative 2 because this scenario is like I am adding a negative number. So negative 10 minus 4 becomes negative 14. And then I bring down the 12 minus the negative 14. When I have a parenthesis here, it is like multiplication. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend that this is a negative 1 times a negative 14. This is a bit of a preview for multiplying integers, which is what we are going to be doing next week. So when you multiply two negative numbers together, you get a positive number. So this double negative right here becomes positive. So I am going to rewrite this as 12 minus 14. Okay, so I have two positive integers, but because it is 12 minus 14, 14 is bigger than 12. So my answer is going to be negative, and it is going to be negative 2. If you have any questions, like I mentioned earlier, please reach out through Google Classroom. I am happy to Zoom with you if you are still not getting it and help you in any ways that I can.